2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be looking at Zombie. Not ZombiU, certainly not. No, no, no. It's been subtly renamed and bears very little, and by very little I mean it's pretty much exactly the same game as, of course, the Wii U version, which was released about 3 years ago. There are some differences, obviously, with the PC and next generation console versions. They don't have the screen on the gamepad, and that does change gameplay just a little bit, and we'll be showing you some gameplay, of course, in just a moment. First of all, however, let's take a look at the options menu. It's looking pretty strong, right? Yeah. Well, let's go to visual options, which is display options. Turns out, very limited. Resolution options and all of that work fine, of course, but FOV is really bad. I mean, like, 10% of what? 10%, by the way, is the most you can get out of this. You can go certainly lower, down to minus 10%. Quite why you'd want to do that, I'm not certain, but you can do it. But there's no texture options, no FOV, or anti-aliasing, or, you know, anything, really. Which is kind of bad. You can enable VSync, and there is a full screen option, so I guess that's kind of nice. I'm going to leave subtitles on, however. Just as an FYI, once again, to change resolution, for me it defaulted to 1366 by 768 on launch. But to change it, you have to actually change the options, change the graphics resolution, and then quit the game, restart. And for me on Windows 10, just for your FYI, I'm just going to come out of this, you actually have got another little problem. The game minimizes on launch. I thought it was just my machine, maybe with the drivers I was using or something, but turns out no, other people have had the issue. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm recording this on launch, so maybe there's a patch afterwards, I don't know. Regardless, hopefully it's a pretty easy fix. However, if you are running into that issue, all you have to do, right click on the exe of the game and choose properties, compatibility, and then Windows 7. Anyway, I've gotten all that FYI out of the way. So I've just cleared some of this area, just so you can we can kind of look around at the textures and stuff. There is definite improvements over the Wii U version, which I haven't really played much of, to be honest, but I don't own a Wii U, I'll be totally honest, but a friend does, so I have played it. The controls work fairly well for the most part, you know, there's no real issues with it, and if we kind of go into the shrubbery and stuff, we can see it looks quite nice actually, and obviously the looting works fairly well. I was hoping there would be something in that so we can look at the inventory system, but not so much with the looking at that, so I guess we're going to have to kind of look around and get out of that. There we go, cross over. Cool. So, inventory system, you can change, you know, the hotkey just by mousing over it. You can do that with most stuff, so, you know, pretty simple stuff, not particularly difficult. You've got resources, gear, which obviously the prepper pad was obviously synonymous with the Wii U gamepad, which obviously we don't have access to, so that's why the display had to be altered a little bit. You could still do the, you know, this to kind of do the scan, and you can also do the radar. So it's very similar. There's no major changes, and this guy is demonstrating rather dodgy physics here. Rawr! Apparently he's attached to my foot. There we go. I was going to say you've got to touch my foot. But aside from that, it doesn't look too bad. Primarily the main culprits for the badness, and I say that in a loose way, are definitely the low resolution textures. They have, as I said, there are some improvements, and you could probably get away from it some way by doing some forcing AF, excuse me, and doing maybe some down sampling or what have you. Anyway, I'm near the beginning of the game, so I don't want to do any spoilers because this is a quickie. Okay, so gander, and we are going to be doing some gandering. Let's probably have a little look on the map, make sure there's nothing bad, shall we? Alright, as far as I can see, there's nothing particularly menacing at the moment. Alright, we need lockpicks to get into that. Use shortcut. Oh, well, let's get that. Well, we don't have that, so I guess we are going to be... Oh, I see. There we are.
Good work, soldier.
No, I don't see anything else, so I guess we take the shortcut. I'm guessing we're going to be heading straight back then. Yes, let's go back to the safe house. Sounds reasonable. Pretty cool with the map of London. Loading times are not too bad either. Ooh, money.
Be careful.
Yeah, might as well loot it all.
Use it to set mine traps, but don't blow yourself up.
Sweet. Alright, let's have a little look around. Whoops. Well, I guess we're going back into the sewers. Well, that was a complete waste of time, wasn't it? Sweet. Ah, there we go. Nope. Bad, Mr. Kitty.
Triangulating. It's inside the supermarket. Be careful.
Oh, God. Bashy, bashy, bitch. Anything? Any goodies? Alright. What happened to the other corpse? I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe there was only one. There can be only one. You'll notice a rather odd, to be totally honest with you. It's almost like the gamma values, especially in certain areas. Like, check this out. You see what I mean about the walls? The fog and so on looks really weird.
You have to ping areas manually if you want to know what's lurking in your blind spots.
Well, pretty much everything's in my blind spots with this fog. I guess we can have a quick look up the ladder though.
Throwing flares. Now they could come in handy. Bright lights to distract the dimwits.
Let's try something, shall we? Yeah, kind of nice fire. The Bernie love and all. I think I pissed him off. And turns out fire didn't really so much with the kill them. Oh, maybe it did. Now, I'm not certain if I drop whether it's going to, you know, maim me. So probably best to, you know, go down the ladder. Which I guess is down here. Yeah, so as I said, the fog is really kind of iffy on this game. There's definitely, I've definitely seen better. Let's go with that. It's not awful. Oh gosh, that's pretty bad. But you can see that it's certainly not ideal. And this is even little things like when you smack the car or the glass. There is some damage, but you know, it's not awful. Considering this is not a full price release, you've got to remember that this is not like, you know, costing you like £1 million or anything like that. I think it's about 15 Great British pounds, or your regional equivalent. So that's not awful, as it turns out. You know, it's good enough. And if you're interested in the whole zombie apocalypse thing, you know, why not? This was certainly one of the better games on the Wii U. Uh-oh.
It was rigged to the alarm. Get inside before every blighter from miles around comes running.
How are we supposed to do that? Oh god. Oh, I guess we literally go back through this door. Let's probably nail this. Oh, okay. No, not so much with the nailing. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I pissed them off. Well, we don't have to worry about the door, I don't think, anytime soon. It looks pretty solid. Okay, we do have friends in here, however. Only one friend. For some reason, she's got a mine on her. Well, we can't carry it anyway, so... Oh, that's just bizarre. Anything on you? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, we've only got a small backpack, unfortunately. But we're not really using that much damage.
Find a hammer. You're going to need to rip the planks off some doors.
I shall find a hammer. Sweet.
While you're there, stock up. If it's not nailed down, loot it.
I shall unnail it. What the fudge is in that? Come on, put your back into it, young lady. So we got a flare, a mine, a pistol, obviously we've seen that, and a flare. Not quite sure what the hell happened to my, there we go. Let's close that just to make sure. I think we've got friends in here. Yeah, I think I see one friend. We have actually a lot of friends. We could go through there, but I figure let's have a little look around first. You gonna play? Global thermonuclear war on you, my friend. Oh, okay, they're dead anyway. There's actually a lot of them. Most of them are already dead, which isn't too big of a deal. Yeah, we've got a lot of the stuff in our containers. So I figure let's go over here first and take care of this little thing. Yes, this looks nice and menacing. There we go. Connected to network. Splendid.
The CCTV cameras are back online.
Now, we're at the moment we're activating CCTV, so obviously we can keep an eye on certain areas. Right, we shall have a look at my pad. Wherever the hell that is. Actually, was that anything? No, empty. Oh, I guess we go back up then. Oh!
Good. Now, find your way back to that shortcut you passed earlier and get your arse back to the safe house in one piece.
I will indeed get my arse back. Ah, the monsters are chasing me. Maybe not, but still. Oh, okay.
Enough noise to raise the dead. Get out of there.
Turns out I might want to get out of there. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am getting ravaged. No, I'm not getting ravaged, but I probably will be getting ravaged unless I hurry the fuck up. I was really hoping I could, you know, board that. Just saying. Yeah, let's probably leave. I don't like it here. It scares me. Yeah, let's go to the safe house. That seems like a great idea. Let's hope she actually puts something down so that those dudes can't chase us.
Now,
yeah, I did.
You may have noticed a box in the main room with a raven symbol on it. Time to show you how it works.
I did notice the box with the Raven symbol, actually.
Weapons, ammo and supplies in there. You can't carry everything while you're outside, but a well-stocked cache will give you options before you set off. So drop whatever you want in it.
I'll put some flares in there, I think. But maybe one of those, but we don't need both healing. I'll keep the weapon. Handgun ammo, I'll definitely take that with me. I'm going to leave the mine. I've got a pretty good amount of ammo, but I'll keep it for now. That looks pretty good. Actually, I'm going to put that one away as well. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Oh. Turns out it didn't... I thought it meant drop it as in put it into the container. Okay. How do you actually just put it into the container then? Oh, swap? Maybe? Let's try E. There we go. That looks more like it. There we go. That's more like it. That made some sense, I suppose. Alright. I'm quite happy with that.
Before time. There's a horde approaching. Check your radar.
I'm still good. Maybe not so much with the good. You know what? Fuck it. Let them come over the barricade and I'll bash them. I think I've got like the best tactic ever. Like what they're gonna do. Yeah, what are you gonna do now? It's certainly not like you can, you know, circle round me or anything. This is like the ultimate tactic. They cannot do anything. Oh god, okay, I see. We've got some problems. Oh shit! Right, we might have a few problems here. You remember how I was saying, like, just a few seconds ago about, like, this is being the ultimate tactic, and I've got an itch on my arm as well, which is driving me nuts. There we go. Right, what we don't want to do is get, you know, in a position where we are completely and utterly fucked. Oh god, no!
What's happening? Talk to me.
Oh, well that was bad, turns out. Huh. So it turns out you can only get bitten once.
Are you prepared?
My anus is prepared.
There's a bloody great horde on its way to your front door. Batten down the hatches. Get up. I've spotted a horde of blighters heading your way. You've only got a few moments to prepare. Now move.
Do I have any weapons? No, of course not, because of obvious reasons. Right, well, can't get through there.
This is where it all started, and this is where it'll end. I promise you. Protect the safe house. Your survival depends on it.
Sorry about that. Oh shit. Where in the actual living Jesus is her weapon? Oh, there it is. Oh god, no! And
That'll teach you.
I'm in some problems
Not
here.
that they've much intelligence left, but they've got a hunter's instinct, like an animal. And that's how I think of them. Not your neighbour, your friend, your relatives. They're all dead, and those things wearing their faces are not human.
Ammo. I thought the lady I started with was going to be like, yeah, I'm going to survive forever. Turns out, no. Not so much. Keep pinging. Oh, God. This is a massive ass reticle as well. That's sweet. Oh, wow. Okay, she's alive.
Good work.
This is rather
If
dodgy.
you got through earlier, you'll have to finish them off.
Oh, God, I didn't want to do that. Die, damn it. Kind of worried about the other one. Well, this is interesting. There we go. I was going to say it's going on a little long now with the whole infected thing.
Get some sleep now. A little nap will do you the world of good.
We shall rest. Wait, not that way. That way. There we go.
I've had an idea. I think it's time we got eyes on Buckingham Palace and took a look around.
Alright, I'll play this next little section. I think it'll give you a good idea of the gameplay. So what are my thoughts on this? Well, honestly, I think it's not a bad game. I quite like it, to be totally blunt. But
even if it is overrun by infected.
But obviously they didn't make huge differences from you know, the Wii U version. So it's like, if you've got the Wii U version, is it worth buying it again? Probably not, to be totally honest. But if you're just kind of looking for a new game to tide you over, then, you know, you can certainly do a lot worse. Let's go up here, I guess. Hang on. We got a pointer here, so let's see what that does. Target, target! Oh, keycard, excellent. And some ammo, which is definitely good. No one's ever said no to ammo before. There's actually a lot of these dudes. But that's fine. Waterloo and City. And Bakerloo. I wonder where the hell we are.
Things could have been so different if people had listened to John Dee. But by the time he saw what was coming, Elizabeth was dead. And James I had no love for prophecies or alchemy. And
To London Bridge.
With black magic, he wrote a manual called Demonology and sent his witch hunters around England to hang witches and warlocks. Dee had to go into hiding. Bloody idiots.
Random little point to you all. This is actually a completely accurate map of the London Underground. Completely and utterly, just for those who don't live in this, the city. It's actually quite cool. Oh, I definitely want to go in here. Now, from a gameplay mechanics point of view, there are a few things that I have issues with that I'd like to kind of go into. First one, without a question, is the fact that I don't necessarily know how much I like the scanning and radar mechanic. And I'll tell you why. There are reasons behind it. I feel it's kind of like takes too much time. And I understand the reason, because obviously, you know, the Wii U gamepad, and they wanted to make it feel like it wasn't a pointless thing having the screen and all that bollocks. But to me, I don't know if I like it as a mechanic for this. I think it's a little bit... It feels a little tacked on, and it does feel like it detracts from the action a little bit. It's like... The other thing, of course, with it is that, you know, you can scan, and then it's like, well, you know where all the zombies are, so it's not really that much of a big deal. You know, you kind of can just be like, doink, oh, I know where the zombies are. You know, there should be at least a cooldown or something. I would have liked that as a mechanic. But this is just my initial impressions. Maybe if I played the game for, I don't know, 2 more hours, I'd say to you, hey, I'll change my mind. But from what I've played of this game, and from what I've seen of it previously, and, you know, all that stuff, that's just kind of how I feel. I don't mind, however, the fact that, you know, if your survivor dies, you're playing as someone else. I actually quite like that as a mechanic. I think that's quite nice. I've got to say, though, the graphics... See, they're not brilliant in terms of, yes, there are low-resolution textures. Yes, there are, you know, issues with gamma and clipping and stuff like that. Like, you know, levels are definitely getting clipped, by which I mean, like, black and grey levels are definitely getting clipped when it comes to shadows and the fog. Like, right now, you can see that that's a real... You know, clearly divisible line, and that's not a YouTube artifact. Oh, no, 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 no. And other games are fine. It's nothing to do with my settings, at least as far as I'm aware. But, you know, I can actually overlook that, because there are some really nice stylistic choices, at least in my opinion. I actually quite like the look of this. Green Park. Yeah, good old Green Park. I actually really like the look of some of it. I mean, look at that. That looks really cool.
It's not just a building. It's a fortress. A highly secure location. You can bet your ass they've stockpiled guns and ammo like nobody's business.
Oh shit, what the hell? Ow. What do we actually have in our backpack? Let's have a little look. No, I'm just going to use this. There we go. At least we don't have to worry about, you know, dying, I guess. Really don't want to be going into that. That looks just... This looks highly unpleasant. But what we can do is scan, of course. Oh, hang on. Well, what we can do, of course, is just do this. Well, that just wasn't that bad at all. Yay! Sewer goo. Don't trust you. You look menacing. Have some of that, my friend. Oh, we got some loot as well. So I'm actually quite enjoying the game. You know, I don't think it's like the best experience that I've ever had or anything like that. There were certainly more solid titles, and obviously everyone's going to make the comparison of something like Left 4 Dead. But obviously there is the massive differences. Ooh, Molotov cocktail. Between the fact that Left 4 Dead is inherently better as a multiplayer experience, and honestly. Oh, keypad required. Well, we don't have a keypad, so... Wait, was that a keypad? It's a key card, right? Yeah, key card. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Let's see if we can scan anything around here. So, I personally like the game. It does definitely feel like they could have done more with the graphics. It definitely feels like they could have done more with the gameplay and all that stuff. But you know, that's fine. That's fine. It's not a terrible port, and once again, to reiterate, the pricing's actually really good as well. I must say that this was one of the games I really wanted to play on the Wii U. Oh, okay, so we got some zombie friends. By the way, and I'm pretty sure you can probably guess what I'm about to say as soon as I start saying the words. The flashlight, can you guess the rest of the words, everyone? Yes, does indeed draw in the undead. So you want to kind of minimize that as much as possible. Oh god, more of them. I have no idea where the hell these dudes are coming from, but... Alright, this guy's almost done anyway. I know I probably could afford to shoot them a little bit more, but you know what? I'd rather save the ammo. Oh shit. Can we get into here? That's the question. Yes is the answer. Ew. That's a spicy meatball. So we have used a little of the battery of the flashlight, but it's very little. So it's like it's actually quite real in its depiction of the battery. Oh shit, son! As I was opening that, I did think to myself, this actually looks like a really bad thing. You know, it looks like there's something probably profound behind this. I'm gonna go and put that onto a 2. Let's have a little play with it, shall we? Alright, so if you run, it cancels the reload completely. Good to know. What we don't have is a target, so we kind of just got to do the best we can, which is not ideal. But you got to say though, I mean, it looks quite nice, doesn't it? I mean, stylistically, it looks really cool, at least in my opinion. Imagine how awesome it'd be if you can just drive this to Buckingham Palace, but still. Yeah, we got some loot anyway. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take all of that. Alright, so it's good and slow. It's good sometimes to use a gun before you actually need to use the gun, because there's nothing worse than saving something for like a boss battle just for the sake of argument. And then you're like, oh shit, you know, I'm actually pretty fucked because I don't know how to even slightly use this weapon.
Look at these poor bastards. They flocked here thinking they'd be safe, that the royals will protect them. But the establishment looks after itself, no one else. God helps those who help themselves. Never forget that.
Oh god. I just realised this guy's probably going to take quite the beating. Oh god. That was actually really nice touch, like with the armour. You got to say that was actually kind of cool, like with the head. Well, that's... You know what, let's not use up all my weapon ammo with that. That's going to be pretty bad. I also wish that with ammo,
Look up on the
If
roof.
you've got enough,
Someone's
I
rigged
wish
the
it would
drive
automatically
upside
pick it
down.
up.
That's a distress signal. Maybe they're still alive inside there.
Well, this is not good. Oh, shit. No! Get out! Oh, fuck me. Oh, I'm not doing too well health-wise here. Well, we got loads of turret ammo, I guess. Are you dead? Wow. Okay, those guys take it.
Prepper here. I'm pretty sure there's an old Raven shelter nearby. Might find what you need down there.
Ah! Alright, so we can't actually do anything with this, as far as I'm aware. It makes sense, though, to... Let's close that door up, shall we? That seems like a good option. Yeah. Might as well save, I guess. So I'm going to play just a few more minutes. Maybe try and get just into Buckingham Palace. But I think you guys have got a good idea right now of the basic gameplay of it anyway. Now, once again, to reiterate, I'm quite enjoying the game. I'm not saying it doesn't have any problems or any faults, but I think it's kind of cool. I'm bloody happy I didn't heal, because that would have really pissed me off.
Don't mess around with those. Pull the pin, count to 3, throw the bloody thing away.
We don't really need fixed turret stuff at the moment, at least as far as I can see. I'm trying to be a little frugal with the ammo, but it doesn't really seem to be working too well, to be totally honest.
Look sharp, soldier. Infected incoming.
Oh, you want to play? Pew pew pew, motherfucker. Oh god, this is not ideal. I did not mean to do that. Remember how just a few seconds ago I was like, oh, I don't need any ammo for this. Turns out. Well, we got 184, so I'm cool for now. Let's not reload at the moment. That's probably the best option. Let's try and save it. Oh my goodness, how many of these guys are there? Right, let's reload, please, for the love of God. Oh my God, we have no more ammo. This is not good. Please, for the love of God, tell me that's everything. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Phew! That was pretty freaking intense. You know, I'm just gonna have to like go through each of these dudes and get the ammo. Sorry for this, but if otherwise we're gonna really regret it when we go into Buckingham Palace. Eh. I have no idea how to use this, so that's helpful. Oh. There was no real explanation onto that. It was like, yeah, there you go.
You're on your own.
I was gonna say, at some point now I'll go down the ladder. There we go. Ow. Really? Oh, we leveled up, which is good. Yeah, I might as well take... actually, no. Let's stick with this, I figure, for the most part. Die, damn it. Really? I guess we're just gonna have to kind of run under the, you know, run along, excuse me, words, along the water. Oh, that was kind of a nice little touch, wasn't it? Yeah, you're fine. You know, let's just go the way we're supposed to go. I would normally explore, but you know. See if there's anything here. Looks like there might be. A lot of healthy stuff, but nothing that really, you know, affects us. Anything on you? Some bullets, maybe? Yeah, definitely take the bullets.
Lovely woman, the Queen. For an ancient lizard posing as a human, anyway. But I tell you, she knows the score. It's the government didn't want anyone to know about Dee's prophecy, not her match. I hope they get her away to India or something. Their climate's better for reptiles anyway.
Okie dokie. I think this guy's a little crazy, I'm not sure. Oh, hang on. See, this is what I was saying about with the scanning. I kind of wish that that wasn't there because it just kind of breaks the immersion.
Be careful. I won't have eyes on you down there. You're on your own.
Well,
I'm losing you. Must be shielded. Watch your back.
on the other hand, maybe not. Anyway, I think this is a good place to call the video. I think you've kind of got an understanding of how the game plays. And as I said, I'm quite enjoying it. I don't think it's like the best game that I've ever played in my life, but I'm quite enjoying it. So I'd recommend you check it out if you're interested in a cheap game. I do wish the PC version had more options because, you know, once again, the graphics options are quite laughable. But to be honest, I'm running this on one of our test rigs, which has, at the moment, a GTX 960 in it, and I'm having absolutely no problems. You know, the frame rate's out through the roof. So there's a good chance that even if you've got like an average rig, I mean, if you look at specs of a Wii U compared to like a high-spec PC, you know, you're probably going to be alright. Once again, I do wish, however, that there were options regarding anti-aliasing and, you know, that kind of jazz. That would be nice. But aside from that, you can see as well a little oddity with the FOV, like when you're doing that. Kind of weird, right? But anyway, as I said, pretty good game, my opinion. But let me know what your thoughts are. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.